Hello, welcome back. So this past weekend on Friday, I ended up winning a Stitch. If you're unfamiliar, it is for the store championship. I ended up selling my first Stitch. I have the second one somewhere around here, but I want to talk about the deck that I played in order to win my first Stitch. I lost in top four to my good friend Kendall Burdett, who is a master at purple red. And I decided to play blue steel because I believe that like diversifying the decks that you can play allow you to play decks that you already know better because you understand the things that you don't like to play against or as this player playing blue steel. You can pinpoint those more accurately, and so blue steel is a color combination that I've liked since set one, but I've felt like it's capable of like drawing a lot of cards, but not exactly being able to finish the game um, the best way that Lorcana offers. So let's check out the deck that I played. So in my blue steel deck, I really like to play Robin Hood. I know some people don't play Robin Hood, but I think shifting Robin Hood on 3 is the best thing that you could be doing against another steel deck. And in addition to Cogsworth, the resist and the ward allows you to just completely close out the damage based removal that steel offers. Um, on the other hand, the red side of the field, like blue red or purple red, their removal lines up well against Robin Hood, lines up well against Cogsworth, so you have to play a bit differently. Um, the other question that I've gotten a lot of is Judy Hopps. Judy Hopps, the reason why I play Judy Hopps over Benja is because I like to think about when things are going completely wrong, the deck is not operating like it should be. What is going to get me out of that situation? And Benja is only upside when your opponent has something, and Judy Hopps can be still fine against your opponent, but really good when you are not drawing your Hirems and you're sitting on a bunch of popsicles and you need to get a card deeper to find an answer. And so I like to play Judy over Benja for that reason. Alright. Tinkerbells, I know a lot of people play 4. I went down to 3. I wanted to make room for another Tamatoa. I think Tamatoa is one of the best cards against every matchup in the late game, and you just want to be able to finish the game. I also prefer playing Belle. I know it's not the easiest thing to play perfectly, but it closes games, especially when you're able to set up Cogsworth with Belle, like protecting the Belle. Double Cogsworth allows you to play around a long game Zeus, and that feels great. So one of the reasons that drew me to this deck was the Fire the Cannons. A lot of people are playing a lot of 2 defense characters on turn 1, and being able to fire the cannons can throw them completely off, especially if it's a steel player, yellow steel player, that's trying to play a Robin Hood or a Queen or a Cinderella. Fire the Cannons just keeps them in check. And Develop Your Brain card is absolutely phenomenal. It's what allows you to play a lot of 3-ofs and 2-ofs. It just finds you whatever you're looking for. And so a lot of the 3-ofs are defined by you need room for Develop Your Brain, because essentially it's going to give you a higher chance of hitting 1 jump ahead on turn 2 than the 4th copy would. And also it's thinkable. And then Along Came Zeus is the answer to everything. I think it's the best 1-for-1 removal in the format. Let It Go answers cards like Tamatoa, things you can't answer, and it's also a song, so it feels good. Grab Your Sword. I've been really concerned with purple red, so I can't justify playing 3 grab your swords. If the meta was more smaller creatures, then I would play more grab your swords. But a 5 mana card can be harder to pull off than 2 fire cannons, or a Tinkerbell and a fire the cannons. And a whole new world. I mean, it's a whole new world. You get to draw another 7. You could use Fishbone Quill to ink your whole hand, and then whole new world and reload it. And Popsicle is what makes this deck really work. I mean, Hiram is your main engine source to gain a major card advantage over your opponent, and so Popsicle is the cheapest way to do that. You essentially want to go Popsicle, 1 jump ahead into the Hiram, and draw 2 cards. That feels amazing. And Fishbone Quill is the thing that makes whole new world a possibility. What I really like about Fishbone Quill is it can allow you to change plans fully. Like, oftentimes in Yellow Steel, what ends up happening is you have this dead whole new world card. Instead, in Fishbone Quill, when you've changed plans, you don't want to give your opponent 7 cards, you can just ink it and use your advantage with Hiram. And that, I think that is the main drawing point to this deck for me. Lucky Dime, incredible card against specifically purple red, but it is one of our finishers. A lot of people play 2. I decided to go down to 1 because I felt like Tamatoa was the more important card between the Lucky Dime, but I think I could be wrong and should probably make room for another. I don't really know what the cut would be. Possibly another Tamatoa or a fire the cannons. Yeah, so that's it for the deck tech. Let's hop into some games. Today we're not going to be playing hardcore. We're going to be playing regular ranked because we're still sitting at number 1. So we will do some games of regular ranked. So it's going to be a best of 1. We'll know what we're playing against and how to mulligan. Alright, we're playing against Emerald Amethyst. Alright, we're on the play. Fire the cannons is extremely important, so we will keep the fire cannons. The Robin Hood is great. Get rid of the Cogsworth, Tinkerbell. We'll keep the Hiram because we want card advantage, so let's do something like this. Alright, Whole New World is not what we really want to see. We'll ink a Cogsworth, play a Robin Hood, and Cogsworth is not bad in this matchup, but you don't want to have 5 drops in this hyper aggressive matchup, you know? Alright, they have a Rafiki, they have a target for our Fire the Cannons. Goodbye. We shall quest. We'll ink the Cogsworth and we shall pass the turn. The Tinkerbell is really good against them. They have a lot of 1 toughness characters, so we want to take care of those whenever we get an opportunity. Lower the sound a little bit. It's kind of loud. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay, they did nothing. That's incredible. Alright, it's time to let the Tinkerbell go. I'm just going to... I think I'm just going to Whole New World here. It's such a huge card advantage swing there. Right, they had like 7 cards and we had 2 other cards besides the Whole New World. So it's like +5 cards for us. It's just too good to pass up. And we have another Robin Hood. So I guess we play that. Get rid of that. We'll go ahead and play that. And we'll get rid of Judy Hops. And we're gonna pass. It's really easy for them to get rid of Robin Hood using Merlin Crab. But if we put him in this position where we're saying, oh, you go ahead and lure first, then we can just pick him off with the Robin Hoods and still gain lore. Here's the Ursula. Bouncing it back to their hand. Probably gonna play it again, but we already got rid of the one jump ahead, so they have no targets. There is a develop. I feel like I want to get rid of the develop. I just want to slam this Tinkerbell. And then pass. And next turn I think I can go Hiram and Robin Hood. And wrap up this game. They can't really... They can't quest unless they can bounce. And if they can't, like, that's like just such a impossible spot that we've put them in. Okay, so I like it. I'll play the Hiram. And I think that this is a good opportunity to whole new world, because if we hit grab your sword, we can wipe out their entire field. And we did do it. We did it. Boom. And we're done. Alright, back for game 2. Purple red. How are we gonna mulligan? Alright, we just found some important stuff for the matchup. Popsicle, Hiram. We need these. Goodbye Whole New World. Goodbye Cogsworth. Goodbye Cogsworth. Goodbye other Hiram. We'll keep this Robin Hood with the upside of finding one drop Robin Hood. Or we can let this go and try to hit one jump ahead. No, I think we keep the Robin Hood. Basically gives us 2 plans. Alright, Churn Box followers. Alright, goodbye Robin Hood. Popsicle. Go. Alright, so here... Ooh. Okay, we should let go of this Tamatoa. And I could fire the cannons, but I think it's better to play the Smee. I think using all of your ink is really good. But I also didn't think either of these were like premium targets to hit. Oh, they didn't pull it off. So with that being said, I think I take out the Cusco and then I fire that. Let's see what we hit off of this Popsicle. We'll let the Judy go. Develop. I don't want that. slow down their clock this way. And pass. Alright, they are at a high amount. Why are you stuck on the field? Fire the cannons, go away. Okay. So we're still likely to play the Hiram. I don't think that their clock is fast enough. Plus the Hiram can sing this in the future. Alright, we'll let the Judy Hops go. Play the Hiram. And we'll pass. I'm down to let the Mr. Smee trade with the rabbit if possible. Friends, okay. It's a goat. It's a Rafiki. Alright, so first off, let's sing this to get rid of the mini. Mini. Second, I think it's Hiram. No, I think it's Along Came Zeus. And I get rid of the Fishbone Quill. Alright, Fishbone Quill. We go to 9. And then we play the Robin Hood. Okay. We have tamed the board, you know? The way that their hand is playing out is they're trying to lure us out of the game. They're trying to play aggressively, right? And so we need to control that. And now that they're playing control against me, that's exactly what I want them to be doing. And now this Tinkerbell gets a free hit. I think I have to let the Cogsworth go over the Let It Go, just because, again, they're playing this aggressive role and I may need to just sing it. Conquest for 1. Like, the more stuff they get off the board, the better it is. They may just be prepared, and that would honestly be great for us. Okay, cool. Be prepared it is. And then we'll start off with our Flaversham. I'm gonna ink the Let It Go and play the Fishbone Quill and pass. Great. We are battling with our 4 drops to see who can draw the most amount of cards. Okay, they're drawing more cards than me. That's not good. That's not a great card to draw. We'll do this. fine. We'll go ahead and do this. I will take the Tinkerbell. I'll take the whole new world. And I'll play Tinkerbell. Basically, my thought process here is I have two avenues. I can take this whole new world route, or if I need to, or I can take this harem route, right? But if they get rid of my harem here, then I can hold. Then it's more justifiable for me to whole new world. And now we're in the whole new world route, you know. So I gotta get this Maui off the field. I think I'm going to do that, and I think I have to sing the whole new world. I could just attack here and do that. Play these two. It's also not a bad option, because they are kind of out of gas. Alright, let's try it. That's pretty good. That all works. I still don't have to whole new world. And we have harem set up once again. Ooh. Not good. Good draw. Not a good draw. Pretty bad shape we are. Okay. So it's getting worse and worse. So I guess we have to find the third Tinkerbell, or another a grabber sword. Neither of these feel great. No, I can't do that. I can't bring myself to do that. Only world. Found it. We found it. We're still behind. There's 16 with 8 cards in their hand. How are we supposed to get out of this spot? It feels impossible. Sad. If they play another goat, I don't even see a way out of this. Okay. This is 20 right now. have to do this. I guess it's these two. Like, I think the only way out of this is a whole new worlding your way out. And I think I inked one of them, but nope, we did. On to the next one. Alright, yellow, purple. Alright, so Tamatoa is gone, Lucky Dime is gone, Whole New World is gone, one Robin Hood is gone. This is what we're gonna go with. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, unless we hit the Robin Hood. Oh. I can ramp up to this pretty quick. So I'm down to let this go. Check this out. I'll take another Robin Hood and pass. We'll use the Robin Hood most likely to play this. This is okay. I'm gonna do this. The reason why I can play Fishbone next turn and then just get rid of this, but it's such a strong tempo play there to just get rid of their guy. Okay, sure. Goodbye, Cogsworth. Fishbone Quill. Boom. Alright, we show him what's up next turn. Can you deal with us? Cogsworth and Tinkerbell. Alright. So now now they can't attack, and we have a million draws that just win us the game. Grab your sword and just complete annihilation here. Not great here, but we shall pass to play around Marlin Crab. If we can cause a stalemate, that's what we ought to do. Ooh, risque. Okay, so that's a good draw. But what we're going to do here is grab your sword, then the bell can take out the Simba, and Tinkerbell can take out the Rapunzel, which lets us do 2 damage to the Merlin, which takes that out. Boom. That should be game. pass. Thinking about using the popsicle, but I couldn't think of a reason why. They're not playing steel. Alright, we'll just ink this. And we'll whole new world. I think it favors us. We'll save the Tinkerbell for when they play all of the stuff. We'll start off with, it's either the Cogsworth or the Flowersham. I will do this. We'll take that. And then we'll go Cogsworth. And we'll just pass. Playing this me wasn't bad either, but once we found this Robin Hood, it's just quite nice being able to deal with everything. Ooh. That's a neat combo. But what they're essentially saying is let's raise. And I think I can win in the race. Okay. I mean, I can take that out here if I want to. Just, I think we're still racing right now. And we'll save that for when they flood the field next turn, I think. I think we can still do this. Oh, that's good. Alright, let's get in. Max. Alright, we're presenting lethal next turn. And even if they flood the board and somehow deal with some of our stuff, we can just wipe their board. Alright. There it is. A little gauntlet with blue steel. This isn't my favorite deck. I would not take this to a tournament. I would give it a 3 out of 5. Yeah, you can build the deck in a different way, but I'll say that it's a worse whole new world deck than yellow steel, and it's a worse control deck than blue red, and it's a worse like mid-range control aggro deck than purple red. I don't think it does any of the things better than any of those decks. It just kinda is a conglomeration of those decks. So I would rather play yellow, steel, purple, red, or blue, red. I mean, I think those 3 decks are just better than this deck. Even though it got me at Stitch, I was quite surprised that it got me there. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, let me know what you want me to play, and yeah, any feedback would be great. Want to continue improving the channel, so thank you for all the support so far, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.